like this one better.
That one's better?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I like the truck one.
You like the truck ones too?
I like it dirt.
And dirt, yes. And look, we got Play-Doh mats here. Look at these. You can do Play-Doh and make your own backhoe and bulldozer, you see? And your Play-Doh's already in here. Check it out.
Is it yellow?
Yeah, there's yellow in there.
Can you move my milk over?
Of course. There you go. What do you want to do first? You want to do Play-Doh first?
I want to use my car.
You want to use your bulldozer?
There's two of them.
Or your dump truck?
Yeah, there's two of them.
There's three. 1, 2.
Yellow.
Yellow! All right, are you going to work on the Play-Doh mats right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a very simple video on morning or quiet baskets for a preschooler. I have a tiny bit of a cold I am recovering from. I'm sorry if my voice sounds really weird and I sound congested, and I'm also sitting in front of the window, but it is like 60 degrees in my house right now. We're trying not to run the heat as much because one, I think that's what's making me sick is the like drying out of everything because the warmth, I don't know. And 2, electricity is expensive. So we have been keeping the heat off like primarily in the daytime. We turn it on at night for the kids, but yeah, so I'm trying to sit in front of the window right now to stay a little bit warmer. So I apologize if this is a very awkward angle, but I need that sunlight to just keep me nice and warm right now. So, but again, this video today is not about the sun or heat. It's about our preschool morning baskets that I have been doing. It's gonna be, this week would be 1 full month that I have been doing a different theme basket each week. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about them and how it's been successful for us. I know a lot of people have great success with sensory bins. None of my children really play with sensory bins longer than maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And then there is like a 30-minute mess to clean up afterwards. So I've never really been a huge fan of sensory bins in order for us to do school, like maybe for projects and stuff like that. Sensory bins are great. They're a little extra fun thing for them to do if I have nothing else like going on. But if I'm trying to get school done with the kids, sensory bins are not my like go-to thing to keep them entertained. So that has never worked for Elijah. And he just recently started regressing like naps. Like he's starting to like not want to take naps anymore. And the only way I can get him to take a nap is if I go up there and lay with him and let him fall asleep, and then he takes a nap. But sometimes I don't have time to do that. So it's hit or miss really right now. So I was trying to think of ways to transition out of the nap stage that is not going to cause either one of us any pain or anxiety. And so I decided to come up with these like theme morning baskets or quiet time baskets, whatever you want to call them, to help him transition a little bit easier and to feel more like he's a part of school without having to do like coloring pages, because that only keeps him entertained for so long. So the first one I will show you in the video is the one I have planned this week. It's construction themed, and he really enjoys it. Halfway through the week, what I'll do is I'll take out those Play-Doh mats that I mentioned in there, and I will add in like dot coloring pages of construction trucks or something like that. There's Q-tip painting ones that I really like that he uses with watercolors, or just regular coloring pages. He just doesn't want to do a coloring page. Sorry if you hear the kids upstairs. He just does not want to do a coloring page every single day. My daughter Mia could color every day and it'd be fine, but he does not. I'm sorry, my hair is bothering me today. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you the basket for this week, and then I will show you how I store the baskets and a few of the other themes that I used this past month. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna show you in the video now the construction basket. So this is what a typical morning will look like on a Monday morning. I will put this together over the weekend. I will stash it away so he can't see it. And I will put it out Monday morning. So when he's done with breakfast and done with his chores, he has a new basket for the week. And I am trying my very best to use things that I already have on hand. So I'm not buying additional things. I think I have only bought 2 things that I thought were necessary for our homeschool that we didn't already have. But other than that, I have not purchased anything. These are all things that I already had on hand, even the basket. So I did print out 2 of these Play-Doh mats. These were free. They were a free resource on Pinterest. And so I printed them out on cardstock that I already had and I laminated them. I already have a laminator. You could also put them in a page protector if you don't have a laminator, and it works pretty much the same way. We already had tons of Play-Doh, so I just picked out white, black, and yellow and put that in here. This little construction truck here, it's actually from a kinetic sand sensory bin that my mom got him for Christmas. So I pulled it out and put it in the basket here, and he can use that with the Play-Doh. I was thinking about rolling up the Play-Doh into balls and having him count and put them in here like rocks. And then he also has this really cute Black & Decker little construction kit, like tool set, that my mother-in-law got him for his birthday this past year, really. And he loves it so much. So I put that in here because it's, you know, imaginative play. So we have fine motor skills. We're doing colors, imaginative play. I also had this really cute, I think it's Melissa and Doug, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what brand this is. There's no name on it. But my grandmother got this for my 10-year-old when he was, I want to say he was like 4 or 5. She got this for him and we've kept it. Oh, it is Melissa and Doug, right? Oh, no, it's not. I don't know what that, I think it's his maker wand. Anyway, she purchased this for him when he was like 4 years old. So this is very old, but it's a construction site. So you see the bulldozers and the cement truck and, you know, all the different types of trucks. He loves to see them, the crane. And he can basically just play with this and I can read him a story, or I don't know. He does enjoy this one. So I just left that here in case he wanted to pick that up again. And then I did reserve a few books from the library for him. I wanted to do something with numbers and letters so that we are kind of getting an accumulation of all of the different things that he would be learning in a day if he went to like preschool or whatever else. We have a construction countdown, which is obviously numbers. And then we have B is for builder, a construction ABC, so he can learn letters. And then I picked this one up because obviously if you're gonna have construction, you wanna see like the real vehicles, not like animated ones. So he can look through that and we can talk about the construction trucks and stuff because he really does enjoy them. So this is a simple, easy, literally free because I had all of these things on hand and I reserved from the library, so I didn't buy any book. I have done other ones. They are packed away, but I'm gonna show you what I've used in the other ones as well. So I was basically just looking for ways to cover like all of my bases, you know, alphabet, numbers, fine gross motor skills, imaginative play. Like I just wanted something that encompassed all of it. And I think these baskets really do that without having to spend a whole lot of money because I'm using a lot of stuff that we already have on hand because I have 4 children. So after a certain amount of years, you do start to accumulate things for the littler ones. And yeah, so it's been very successful. I think I'm gonna try to keep doing it. If I plan ahead of time and I make sure to do it at least on Sunday night to put something together in that basket, it just takes a lot of pressure off of me throughout the week to keep coming up with something for him to do each day. So with that being said, we did so the first one I did was a dinosaur theme one, and I'm just keeping them in these plastic zip bags. I showed these on Instagram. I also use these to organize my liturgical stuff. So I have one bag for like Advent, one bag for Lent. I have one bag for Valentine's Day. I have one bag for, I'm trying to think, St. Patrick's Day. So I'm literally just everything that I need every single year will be in one bag for each month. But that is another video entirely. So this one is gonna be our dinosaur theme bag. So I did get him special like puffy dinosaur stickers that look like this. And these are, I did purchase these. These are just from the dollar store though. And then I had dot stickers on hand. He got this Jurassic Park, what is this called? Jumbo on the go activity adventure. It's a picture toy that sticks like magic, it says. But he got this as a gift from his sister for Christmas. So I just put that in the basket because he really seems to like this. What is it, honey? And then he had, to go with the dot stickers, he had these like sheets. Some of them he didn't use, so I put them back in here because I can bring them back out again when I bring back out this bag. And then he also got a coloring book in his stocking this year for Christmas, and it's dinosaur themed, so I popped that in there too because why not? And then a few things that are not in here because he does use them. I'm making sure that I did everything. Yeah. He does use them on a regular basis. He got little mini dinosaurs. And so what I did was I threw his bag of mini dinosaurs in there, and then I put a Play-Doh, a brown Play-Doh in there, and he was just playing with the dinosaurs in the Play-Doh. He also got, we rented dinosaur books from the library, and so he would read the dinosaur books and he would play with the dinosaur toys. That was our dinosaur theme basket. So another thing we did was bugs, which he really, really enjoyed. I think I'm going to put that on a regular rotation because he absolutely loved it. I did purchase one or two things for this activity because we didn't have this, but I got this bug holder kit for like $8 on Amazon. I think it's the Melissa, oh no, it says a B on it. I don't know what brand that is, and it comes with a little like bug holder and tweezers and a magnifying glass. And then I got these Melissa and Bug like plastic bugs for him. They look like this. The ones at the dollar store were very realistic looking, and I was not trying to give myself a heart attack with him leaving them around because that does tend to happen. So these don't look real, they look cartoonish, and mom would be safe with that. So I did buy this for the basket, and I'm glad I did because even Ella is like in love with this toy. So it wasn't that expensive and they all play with it. So it was a great buy, but I did get this for the basket. And then I also got from the library, like the Usborne Big Book of Bugs. And he really loved matching up the bugs in the book. So he would take this little carrier and his book and he'd sit on the ground and he would like match up the bugs in the book. And it was just, he was quiet for a good 20 minutes, I wanna say, just looking at the bugs. And he would say, hey mommy, look, it's a centipede or it's a grasshopper or whatever. And we would talk about the bug and it was perfect, it was wonderful. And then a few other things that I had added in here were these caterpillar patterns worksheets. I had that in there. So he had these to do, and he did these with like dot markers. He didn't really use the stickers for those. I had a few other like coloring pages for him to do in there. But again, it was just super simple and it kept him entertained. So that was the bug one. And then the last one I did, which was this past week, was farm themed, which was so cute. I loved it so much. I ended up finding these little farm animals at the dollar store. So you have like cows, and there's like a goat, ram, I don't know what the goat, horse, and there's like a little piggy in here. And it's funny because, oh, and a sheep. They all are twos, like in twos. And so he was like Noah's Ark. So he like lined them up 2 by 2, which was really, really cute. So this is in the farm bag. And then I also put in some dot coloring sheets. These ones are just farm animals. So I had these at first, and there's like a chicken, just all the farm animals, and they're the dot ones. So he could either use the stickers or he could use the dot stamp marker things. And then I also had a farm coloring book that we just had on hand, and again, just farm animals. And I'll switch, so I'll put the dot markers in at the beginning of the week, and maybe on Wednesday I'll switch it out for this, just so that it kind of, you know, keeps him entertained. I also had some other things in on hand from the Peaceful Press. I purchased a farm unit study off of there, and so I had made a carrot a while ago, and it's just like a laceable carrot, so he was playing with this. I also put corn, so like a bag of corn. So I know that was pretty messy, but it was just another way to like get his attention. So he was able to like scoop corn and stuff like that, but you could also just leave it completely as was, because he barely played with the corn. He played mostly with these little farm animals. And you could go as far as adding in kinetic sand if you wanted to add sand. Tractor, so he could put his farm animals in a tractor. Like, you could do so many different things with it, but I just try to use what I have on hand so that it is easier for me. It's stuff that we already have, so I'm not spending a whole lot of money on it. And I don't know, it's just, it works. It's so wonderful. You can literally just grab a basket and throw in I don't know, dot markers, print out a few free coloring sheets, the dot coloring sheets of anything that you want, find toys that you already have in the house, throw them in a basket. It just, because it's presentable to them like that, I think is why it gets their attention so well. And then just renting a few different books that they don't have it at your house and from the library, it really does make all the difference. So if you haven't tried a quiet time basket or a morning basket, I highly suggest you do. If you don't have a bunch of toys, because maybe this is your first child, you can always pop into the dollar store and see what they have at the dollar store, or Facebook Marketplace, or Goodwill. Goodwill's getting a little bit expensive, but Dollar Tree, dollar store, Facebook Marketplace. I've bought puzzles off of Facebook Marketplace before from people who were just really trying to get rid of the puzzles. And I got like 7 puzzles for like $1. It was ridiculous. But it's always good to, you know, have those on hand, and then you're building kind of like your school equipment, I guess that you would say. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it's like in and out and you can hear the kids and I'm congested, but this is real life. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again in my next one.